viewers, once again you're welcome to Better Faith e-learning platform. My name is Mrs. Eunice Egwasa, and this morning I'll be teaching you English language for basic 5 and primary 5 classes. I hope you have been reading your books. So please get your learning materials and settle down to learn. This morning we are looking at the topic gerunds and infinitives. Gerunds and infinitives. What is the meaning of the word gerund? I'm sure you've heard of it before, or perhaps you've not heard of it, but you've seen it severally, but you may not know what it means or what it is. So this morning you're going to learn the word gerunds and infinitives. The word gerunds, they are nouns that look like verbs at first glance. Now, what is a noun? Name of any person, animal, place, or thing. What is a verb? An action word. So these gerunds, when you look at them, they are nouns. But when you take a look at them, at first glance, you think, this is an action word. This is a doing word. You will think at first glance that it is a verb, but it is actually a noun. Gerunds are nouns. But at first glance, when you take a look at them, most times they look like verb, but they are not. They are noun words. And they usually end with the word ing. Ing. Do not forget, gerund goes with the word ing. Good. What is the meaning of infinitives? Infinitives. Infinitives, on the other hand, they are what? Verbs. They are verbs. These ones are not nouns, but they are verbs, action words, which sometimes need to before them. Sometimes, not at all times, not always. Sometimes infinitives, they are verbs, they are not nouns. Sometimes they need the word to before them, not after. That means the word to goes before the word infinitive word. So infinitives are verbs which sometimes need to before them. From the word infinitive, something that doesn't end, doesn't have an end. It's a continuation or continuity. So that is infinitives. They are verbs which sometimes need to before them. Examples of gerunds and infinitives. Number 1A. Playing in the rain is exciting. Now listen to this trick. Gerunds starts with, the gerund usually starts the sentence. The first word of the sentence is usually the gerund, where you have the ing. It looks like, looking at it at first glance, looks like a verb, an action word, but it is actually a noun, not a verb. So from this 1A, this example on the board, playing, ing, playing in the rain is exciting. It's a gerund. The underlined word is the gerund there. Playing, play, ing. You know, play is verb, good and fine, but ing is being attached to it, therefore making it not a verb but a noun. But at first glance, it looks like a verb. So gerunds are usually identified at the initial position. It takes the initial position in a sentence. This is the first or the initial position, not the final position. Whereas the infinitive is usually at the middle, the center of a sentence, and the word to is placed before the verb. 1B, the same sentence, is the same sentence but in another way, giving it another meaning. It is exciting to play in the rain. It is exciting to play in the rain. The word to is being attached to the word play. The verb here, this play is the verb, but playing is not a verb. Playing here is a noun, but play here in infinitive, the verb there is play, but to is being attached to it from what we just learned from the explanation. It says infinitives are verbs which sometimes need to, sometimes needs to before them. Good. So when you hear the word gerund, ing should come to your mind. And when you hear the word infinitive, to should come to your mind. One is a noun, the other is a verb. Infinitive is what? A verb. While gerund is a noun, but it looks like a verb at a first glance. Number 2a. Throwing sticks is dangerous. Throwing sticks is dangerous. This first sentence, the word throwing, if you take a look at it, it looks like what? An action word. Looks like a verb. But here, it is a gerund because of the word ing. So this is the word throwing. The second one, 2b. It is dangerous to throw sticks. It is dangerous to throw sticks. So the word, what do you think is the infinitive? What's the infinitive there? It is dangerous. Always look out for to. Once you get the word to, you're able to identify the word to. The next verb and the to, they make up the infinitive. So in a sentence or in sentences, always look out for the first word, whether it is a word that has ing. If it has ing, that means it's a gerund. If it doesn't have ing, that means it is not a gerund, because gerund is ing. It's words that is being identified with ing. And whenever you see in a sentence, when you see the word to before a verb, you know it's what? An infinitive. So these are the examples so far. There are so many other examples. One sentence can be twisted to make a gerund and infinitive as well. So you have to practice these exercises. Form the gerund or the infinitive of each of the following sentences. You have to form the gerund or to form the infinitive of each of the following sentences. That means the question may be a gerund or it may be an infinitive. And at the end of each sentence, the sentence that is being constructed or made, you have the letters. The letter G represents gerund, while the letter I represents infinitive. So always look out for the last letter, the letter in the brackets, so as to enable you identify what, the word there. So the first question, 1a, says, dancing in the sun is harmful. This is what? A gerund. Because the first word there is carrying ing. And at a glance, first glance, it looks like it's a verb or an action word, but it isn't a verb. It is what? A noun. It is a gerund. Like I told you, always look out for the initial word, the first word, the starting word. It will enable you to know if it's a gerund or not. And for infinitive, look out for the word to before the verb. So you have to write your own sentence here. This same word, sentence, but make it an infinitive. Make it what? Infinitive. Number 2a. It is educative to visit a zoo. It is educative to visit a zoo. Very simple. This first word is not having ing. It isn't having ing. So that means this word, this sentence is not a gerund, but what? An infinitive. So you are to construct or make the gerund of this sentence. 3a. It is dangerous to jump over walls. It is dangerous to jump over walls. There is no ing word at the initial position. That means to say this is an infinitive. So you are to write your own gerund sentence. Number 4a. Swimming in the afternoon is pleasing. Swimming has the word ing. That means this sentence is what? A G. It's a gerund. So you have to write the not the least, is reading a novel helps to improve one's English. Reading a novel helps to improve one's English. Good, you have the word ing. That means this is a gerund. So you have to form your own infinitive question. Is that difficult? It's quite simple for you. I hope you have been reading. You've been reading your Gosugo and all your materials. Please answer these questions, practice them, and read your books for your examination. Please have a wonderful day. Bye for now.